is Janet, and I have a talent for crewel embroidery. That is why it's called A Crewel Thread. I have a new project that came in today. I've done a lot of these. I'm not exactly dressed for the camera today. My nephew's son decided to break his arm in two places, so I had to be in the crane for the afternoon rotation, as it were. So anyway, what I'm going to show you is what came in today. Oh, okay, I'm getting used to this idea here. Okay, well anyway, for some reason, there we go. Okay, I'll get the hang of this eventually. Okay, came in, and this was ordered from England. This is a new company I'm working with. I do a lot of these projects. I also create my own projects. I have one on the drawing board right now. If you've ever been to the Key West Conservancy, Butterfly Conservancy, you'll understand it. I'm making Rhett and Scarlet on fabric, which are two flamingos. But anyway, okay. So in these kits, in case you're not familiar with them, this is Crewel yarn. This is one of the better ones. There's other ones. Basically, if it looks like it's something you're supposed to knit with, that's not Crewel yarn. That's knitting. Now, this is the picture of the project. That was very nicely done. The instructions look pretty good. And this is the fabric. This is how this one arrives. We have to put a hem around the fabric or it will fray something terrible. So that's what I'm going to do here now. Now I have my sewing machine, and don't get all bugged out when you see my sewing machine. I do canvas work on this too. Actually, I'm set up to fix one of my neighbor's boat covers. So that's why it looks the way it looks. So when I turn the camera, you're going to see it. Okay, I'm trying here. Hey, I'm new to this. So that is the sewing machine. I mean, you can use tape. You can hand do it. But I heavily suggest that you put not a hem, just a line of the stitching around this, okay? Because it will make a big difference, because you're going to have it in a hoop, out of hoop. You're going to get mad at it. You're going to throw it back in the box, okay? And then all of a sudden this thing keeps fraying and fraying and fraying. No good. No good at all. So anyway, so let's see here if we can do better with this arrangement on the on this thing here. Oh, I have a great view, by the way. Nice of my parents to leave me this house. And the business. But anyway, family businesses are interesting. Little trolls. I'm hoping my nephew eventually will get to the point where he can totally take over and I can just do my embroidery. Okay, there we are. We have the sewing machine. So let's see here now. As I say, you can use, if you're going to use tape, use painter's tape, not masking tape, because it will stick after a while. It gets gummy. But anyway, so all we're going to do here is just put a little around here. I actually have very expensive canvas thread in the machine, so that's what we're doing. So that's what I'm using. Okay. So, see? Back. Some bar tacking. There we go. Okay, so you get the idea of what we're doing here. It's going to do the whole thing. We don't have to watch ourselves with that too much, you know. Now, you're going to be getting, as I say, technically, crewel embroidery is done with yarn. As the nice lady explained to me a number of years ago when I was buying something at her shop in upstate Connecticut, eastern Connecticut, when I was explaining what I was doing, she goes, oh, and believe me, the nose went up in the air and rolled up. Oh, you do flat stitchery. Hey, whatever. I'm happy with what I do. But you're going to get these. Numbers are on them. Even if you use a different brand, you'll know who's who. Now, this is something a lot of people don't think about. And I'm going to heavily suggest it. It only costs a few cents from Amazon to get. Okay, as I said, I'm trying to get the hang of this. See that? Those are called, the white part's called bobbins. This is something you do while you're watching TV, or the other half is watching a game, or whatever it is you're doing, or the kids are driving you nuts. You wrap that onto one of these white bobbins, and you make sure you put the number on, because you're going to have this stuff left over. I have thousands of feet of yarn. I'm not kidding. I have thousands all over this house. So just, and I don't know if your other half's a fisher person or not, but anyway, you see this? This is what they call a little tackle box. You get them at Walmart. They're a couple bucks. You don't have to go to the craft store and pay 10 bucks for something that you can buy like this. And then you put all your little things in there. And I've got many of these. Now, as I say, you don't have to use some of these kits that you're going to acquire are going to have yarn. They're going to have thread. There's different types to the thread. Same thing, wrap them up onto those bobbins, because that way you can keep everything together. And if I could turn this thing around by using it, I would, but I have no idea how to turn this thing around so I can actually talk to you. Hey. Oh, hello. Oh, no good there. But, so that's what you do. Here, I'll turn it around so you can see how wonderful I look today. Hello. I'll get better at this. Now, if you've been doing this for a while and you bought something in a box like that from another English embroidery vendor, and you are frustrated, you are mad, you've spent a lot of money on it, and you're just beyond frustration, I can help you get through that. Okay, I can even help, and I can help everyone with the stitches. But if you want help, it's not we can do that. But don't just throw that out, because that is frightfully expensive. Or if your mother or an aunt or somebody else in the family has something that's you want finished, I can help you finish it, or I can finish it for you. I'm very willing to do that, because I have done many projects. There's quite a few hanging around me right now. When I set up the website, you'll be able to see them all. So there we are. That's what's going on here. And if you want to talk to me directly, or text me, or type that in me correctly, I have a website. It's called, not a website, not yet. I haven't gotten that far yet. I have an email address. It's called A Crewel Thread at me.com. Oh, wait a minute, no, I did that wrong. A Crewel Thread at proton.com. No, .me. It's .me. It's .me. It's not me. As I say, I'm going to do this. Okay, so we'll look this over and we will continue. Thank you.